So it's been a pretty torrid day for precious metals across the entire complex. As I speak, gold is down by around about 6% on the day. That is the biggest one-day decline in half a decade. Silver trading about 8% lower on the day, and we've dipped below $50 an ounce now, and platinum and palladium are plunging as well. Why is this move taking place? Well, frankly, there doesn't seem to be a particularly obvious catalyst. In many ways, it's been quite a subdued day in terms of data and news flow, although clearly not in terms of the price action. So why is the market taking a leg lower? Well, I think frankly what we're seeing is really the realization of a market that has rallied too far too fast. We had very, very stretched long positioning. The rally of late has been rather parabolic in nature, and we are simply seeing a decent chunk of that recent momentum begin to unwind. Now, the question is this going to continue? I think momentum in the immediate term, at least, continues to favour the bears. I don't think there's going to be too many people, certainly today, maybe tomorrow, who are looking to catch a proverbial falling knife in the precious metals complex. But I think it's worth zooming out and providing a bit of context here, because everyone's getting very overexcitable about a 6% downside move, and rightly so. But gold is still up by well over 50% on the year. And of course, this is a bull run that's been in place since the middle of 2023. And as with most commodities, once gold gets in a trend, it's very, very difficult and hard to get out of that trend. And of course, the bull case continues to hold water as well. Reserve allocators continuing to buy into gold in size. Inflation expectations, the risk of those becoming unanchored is still here, and governments continuing to spend in frankly unsustainable fashion, which certainly strengthens the case as well. Plus demand from portfolio managers to hold gold as a bit of a hedge in an increasingly uncertain world. So clearly a wobble, clearly a dismal day across the precious metals complex. I think it would be remiss of me to sit here and say just blindly buy the dip, but I do think that bull case continues to hold water. I do think that actually this sort of flush out of positioning could build a more durable rally, certainly in the case of bullion. And if we were to get a test to the downside of this $4,000 an ounce mark, then I think that is the level where you might see dip buyers starting to get involved.